What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. A lot of great information here today. I want to talk about the Federal Open Markets Committee, the Federal Reserve meeting that's going to talk about raising or not raising interest rates. It happens in a few hours. Let's hop right into this stuff. Also, guys, thanks for the support on the channel. I know I've been saying it a lot, but this is the best month I've had on YouTube, and this channel is nothing without you guys. I really do appreciate it. First off, I just want to have a kind of fantasizing question. When XRP wins, I'm leaving society. You'll find me in the mountains. Where do you guys want to live if you had $10, $20 million? I would like a rustic cabin with a modern interior. I think something like this would be absolutely beautiful, and just get out of this city. Are you a beach person, a mountain person? What country would you like to move to? Comment in the comment sections below. Let's have a little bit of fun here. I tweeted this out. They will tell you one thing and then do the exact opposite. 2017, Credit Suisse, the bank that is now gone under, their CEO said Bitcoin at 7,000 is the very definition of a bubble. Fast forward 6 years, Credit Suisse down 99%, Bitcoin is up 299%. It's just like when Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, came out and said Bitcoin is a bubble, it is a fraud, it is worthless. And then that same weekend, it was announced that JP Morgan made the biggest Bitcoin purchase they had made in history. These people will lie to you. They will fudge you out of the markets. And you guys must understand that price charts, people think price charts just move randomly. Price charts are moved, if that makes sense. Market makers move these prices, and they do it with billions of dollars of assets. So don't think of the market as something that randomly moves. The market is moved, and it's moved by these bankers and these elites with tons of money. And they'll fudge you out of your bags. They'll try and make you scared because that's when people sell and they can get better prices. What is happening with XRP? On this exchange, KuCoin, one of the biggest exchanges in the world, the volume of XRP being traded is almost the same as Bitcoin, which rarely happens, but it goes to show that whales, people with a lot of capital, are going to buy up XRP, and they could be front-running news on the lawsuit. I'm not going to say there's a settlement because I don't know, but it is interesting that there is so much volume on these exchanges right now, and people are buying up massive amounts of XRP. Coinbase stock is up 300% so far on the year, and look at what the CEO of Coinbase is doing. He must not be very confident in the stock. You can see this past week, in this month, he has sold tons of stock, 78,000, 350K, 500K. This guy sold millions of Coinbase stock this month. And as the CEO, that's not a great thing to see. Silicon Valley Bank, the bank that went under, the first bank to go under, 12 days before the bank went under, the CEO, CMO, and CFO were all dumping the stock. I think that's pretty telling. If you guys need an exchange to get XRP or digital assets, I recommend Uphold. It's where I get my XRP every single day. It's sleek, it's simple, secure. So if you need a spot to get digital assets, check out Uphold in the video description below. And if you want $41 guaranteed, sign up with Webull, deposit a penny. You can get up to $3,000 in free stocks. Now, typically, you're just going to get $40 to $300, but it's a great offer just for signing up, depositing a penny. You're guaranteed a minimum stock value of $41. A link to Webull is in the video description below, and I think you have to be in the USA for this one. Right now, guys, we have the Paris Blockchain Summit going on. Today is the first day, and Monica Long of Ripple talks about the lawsuit. Take a listen. This is a great clip.
So even preceding the SEC's case against Ripple, most of the network activity, customer traction, et cetera, had been taking place outside of the U.S. I think that was also just an indication of where financial institutions felt that there was greater certainty from their regulators. They were leaning in. And in the U.S., because it was very murky waters as we started the conversation, they were less keen to jump in. So in terms of, operating through this SEC case, we've put up our two biggest years of growth the past 2 years consecutively. So there's definitely increasing customer demand, and we're just continuing to grow the network.
I talk about this a lot. In the past 2 years, amidst a crypto downtrend and an SEC lawsuit, 2 years in a row, they have had record amounts of growth. And it isn't small 50% growth. I'm talking 800% growth year on year for the past 2 years. If Ripple can do that with its ODL product that utilizes XRP, imagine what Ripple can do when they're not in a crypto downtrend and when they're not being fudded by the SEC. Let's continue.
outside the U.S.
So what are you most excited about going into the next 6 months, 12 months?
On the topic of the SEC case, we're at
just generally, not the
totally.
SEC specifically.
Well, I am, but
you are excited.
Well, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. So both Ripple and the SEC have filed our motions for summary judgment. So our hope, our belief is that we'll hear something from the judge this year. In that case, we're all a part of this industry. It has implications for really the whole industry. And so I know many of you are also waiting to hear the result of it. I'm looking forward to continuing to expand the network, bring on new customers.
Monica Long and other higher-ups at Ripple, they're hopeful and they're excited for the lawsuit because they know where their legal team sits. They have some of the best lawyers. They have former SEC commissioners on their legal team. Let that settle in. Former SEC commissioners, head of the SEC, on their legal team, and what an advantage that is in a lawsuit against the SEC. Going forward, guys, the White House is now trying to FUD you even more. They say crypto assets don't offer any fundamental value, nor do they act as an effective alternative to fiat money. How can you deny the value proposition of XRP? And they flip-flop on this. They're very hypocritical. Joe Biden, politics aside, not my favorite guy, but he did put a positive crypto legislation bill about 6 months ago. And now they're saying there's no fundamental value, nor do they act as an alternative to fiat money. But XRP does not have to be the world reserve currency. Fiat money will always be here. Maybe it'll be in the form of a CBDC. The thing about XRP is these CBDCs, they need a bridge currency, and that's what XRP provides. Guys, if you're still watching the video, thank you for watching. When you watch the full video, it supports the channel. Comment bridge currency below so I know you watched the full video. And if you guys use Twitter, I also have my Twitter in the video description below. Tweet at me information articles you want me to cover, and I'll cover them in my videos. Once again, guys, best month on my channel yet. I appreciate all the support. This channel is nothing without you guys. When you hit that like button, when you subscribe, it gives me feedback. It lets me know that I'm putting out good content. So God bless you guys. Thank you in advance for that. More videos coming. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Until next time.
I hold XRP because Ripple's the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple. Who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple. A former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple. Leading Australia's CBDC effort? Ripple. Who hired a former Treasury of the United States? Ripple. 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board? Ripple. 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors? Former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany? Former business director at Swift, former Swift board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team? Ripple. Who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's high-level advisory board on fintech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website? Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do